Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Time to get up. No, seriously, I don't have the energy to do this anymore. We've been doing this for a year now.
You shut up. We just lost something.
Yeah.
Wait, haven't we only been doing this for like half a year, technically?
Yeah, man. Toei's been doing this weird thing where everything's half a year now. Zeztz is half a year. Gavan is half a year. Omega Horn is presumably half a year.
And you know, Subarai has been doing that since 2013.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least
well, I suppose technically 2016 they've been doing 25 episode shows, but you know, Ginga was the start of like not full 40, 50 episode Ultraman shows.
Yeah, but at the very least, with Ultraman, we have room to breathe. Here, it's like, no, let's do the next season in this time span. What are we here to discuss? The penultimate episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz, Case 49. Remember, make our dreams come true.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
I remember that Taro is actually already starting to film a new show.
Mm-hmm.
He's like in some shinobi drama show, I think.
Yep. So we're going over the episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz that deals with the member berries. Hey, remember Ichigo? Remember Nigo? Remember the great leader? I remember.
Member Kabuto? Member Kabuto membering Ichigo?
Remember when before Kagami became Gatak, he was the bee for 2 episodes?
Remember when Stronger was stronger, but Kabuto was strongest?
I remember. Remember when Kotaro went from black to black RX?
Remember when Agito happened? We thought it was a sequel to Kuga.
I don't know many of these people.
Remember when something that wasn't Kamen Rider was started airing after Blade, but then it became Kamen Rider?
Remember when Deno got over milked to death?
Remember when Decade ended after only 31 episodes and even Hitler got upset?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
There was a big reference that I saw in this episode that I was like, why have I not seen it until today? You know, it's always like the last episode that it's like everything starts to like, okay, all right, I see it, I get it, and a lot of people are not, but I will put when the time comes. There's a lot that happens here in this episode that we left off on a really, really, really bullshit ending.
Mm-hmm.
But remembering, that Zeztz has been like literally every single episode from Zeztz up until this point has been a reference, a remembrance, or something that has been done in the past in Tokusatsu, not just like Kamen Rider, but also Sentai and even up to Ultraman.
Yeah,
we did have giant Zeztz at one point. Because obviously the capsule makes them smaller and big, and I'm like, I swear to God, if you do that pose when you come out,
what, the rising pose?
Yeah. Then you had the other Bunbunger, you had the other build, the other, like all these different nightmares and things like that. And then, let us not forget, let us remember that the 4 calamities are voiced by Naruto characters.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't remember, because again, this calamity hasn't really spoken much until now, that Nem's calamity, Nem's nightmare, is voiced by Naruto. Like
I prefer to think of like 2 of the nightmares, the one voiced by Naruto being voiced by Mokuba, and Sieg's nightmare being voiced by Lelouch.
Yeah, I mean,
Nightmare Frame. Ha!
Ha! You know, actually, he was also Baron Nero in Tokuger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that it boils down to the Kamen Rider versus the Hokage.
Yeah.
You mean Emperor Mokuba?
I'm like, yeah, no, this is. I mean, who would have thought? Why? Like, no joke. I had someone watching this with me, and they're like, "Isn't that?" Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What? You think they only do anime? No, they do other stuff. The voice of Law was in and from One Piece was the voice of the Purple Dragon in Q Ranger.
So was the guy that voiced Zoro. He was Okami Blue.
Yeah, he was Okami Blue too. It's like, yeah.
I love that. I love that Tenbin Gold was actually Josuke Higashikata.
Yeah,
and it's like it's like, you know, sometimes I see these anime elitists who are like look down on tokusatsu because, oh, it's live action, it's cheap, it's on a budget, and I'm like, well, you know, like respect to anime too, because there are ones that I do like, and it's possible to like both tokusatsu and anime. But two things: one, a lot of anime was inspired by tokusatsu, and you can even see tokusatsu references every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
And two, while yes, animation does require a lot of time to, you know, like draw like each cell and whatnot and animate it,
but
at the same time,
also requires a lot of time too, because you got to coordinate the action sequences and then do the pyrotechnics and do the post production, like erasing all the wire foo and stuff.
Yeah, so while they're most likely sitting in an air-conditioned office, you've got guys doing all of these stunts around pyrotechnics in these hot and heavy suits.
Yeah, in the words of that one episode of Bill Nye the Science Guy's music video, he's hot!
The thing is, okay, so you could say that the same way with anime. Because the actors aren't actually acting, it's all drawings. It's all like, so what are they doing? They're like yelling in a room with no one listening to them. But animation, yeah, but you do realize that someone was in a room by themselves in a soundproof room yelling like their lungs out to like get that, you know, like I can't, like seriously, I can't tell you how many voice actor friends I know that have told me the story of like working back in the day or even now, like on Demon Slayer
you see in like, live action, you still have to ADR dialogue.
I mean, no, you have to be like, yeah, while the actor is screaming at this monster, well, so does the actor behind the monster that has to. So it's like, oh, but but why does it have to be an anime voice? See, that's how you guys are cheap, because you want it to be popular. I'm like, bro, do you not get what a voice actor is?
They get whatever work they can get. Like even Crispin Freeman has done commercial voiceovers. Like you get some random car insurance commercial and you hear Crispin Freeman's voice. Like I know that that Randall Park did the insurance commercials, but imagine if it was Crispin Freeman doing those insurance commercials. Like you hear like Holland from the Gecko say going like, when I was 14, I did the cutback drop turn, but of course I needed to make sure that my hoverboard was insured, and I needed the best insurance for that insurance.
And not only that, or a more famous example, Johnny Young Bosch. He was Adam in Power Rangers from Mighty Morphin to the first half of Turbo and came back a few times. And then he became a famous anime voice actor after that.
You know what's one of the craziest things about Johnny? When he was younger, back when he still lived in Texas, a little girl would always tease him saying he's got a girl's voice. when he did ADR for Power Rangers for the first time and heard his voice, he's like, "Wait, does my voice really sound like that? Oh my god, that's freaking awesome!"
Yeah, well, how many times have I ragged on Johnny? Like, dude, don't play me that bullshit, like, I'm cool type of shit just because you're Dante now. You were Artemis and Sailor Moon. You were like, I could literally name like possibly 3 dorky characters that you have done. Don't be acting like you're
the main character from Tenkai Knights.
You were the kid from Doraemon. You were Renton Thurston.
Yeah.
You were Artemis. And just to add one more, God.
Lujan from that one filler episode of Full Metal Alchemist.
No, I'm talking about like a really wimpy character. Like really like
well, he wasn't wimpy, but he was pretty simpy.
Well, either or. I'm like, you know how many times I kind of just look at that man with respect and tell him, like, everyone's like signing autographs, like, oh my god, you're Dante, and I'm like, guy, and I'm just like in the back, just sitting there with everyone else, and I'm like, dude, please, this guy has played major dorks. And it's like, just because he plays Ichigo Kurosaki, like, you don't be a badass, you mofo. At least I know the great Richard Epcar, at least, like...
Apparently, Johnny played Yuya Tsukumo.
Has a booming voice, Richard Epcar. An amazing voice. But he was like...
Yeah, Richard was also Bobobo.
Yeah, he was Bobobo, and he was Edamon in Digimon. I was like, see, Richard Epcar freaking accepts the funny roles. Why can't you do it? Yeah. But it's like,
Johnny was also the kid from Yokai Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
And I also find, and speaking of Johnny, I find it amusing how in English Lelouch is voiced by Adam from Power Rangers, whereas in the original Japanese he's voiced by Baron Nero from Tokuger.
The fact. Yeah, no, to the fact that we have, like, these voice actors doing these calamities is not because, they're trying to get, like, I'm assuming the reason why they got Lelouch, Sanji, Naruto, and your Forger to be the four gore nightmares is possibly maybe like to give like a noticeable sound to the world. I'm like, hey, I know that voice. Hey, I know that voice. They could have gotten anywhere else, but I'm like, the fact that we have your Forger is the MILF's gore nightmare, that Naruto Uzumaki is Nem's gore nightmare, Sanji from One Piece was Baku's, and then you had the other one, which was Nox's. That was Lelouch.
That was Seed.
It's like big names right there to be remembered, obviously. And the fact that I'm like, yeah, the final episode is the Kamen Rider versus Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we know that Junko, who is the voice of Naruto, has done many other voices.
It's crazy is that Naruto's daughter plays Naruto's mom in Zeztz, kind of.
Naruto's wait, what? Naruto's
because a Frieza Rose Phantom is voiced by the voice actress who plays Himawari from Boruto.
That's for the lady, right?
Yeah. The Frieza Rose Phantom is actually Himawari's voice.
And I know I said this before.
Behold my mom, who is also my daughter.
I don't even want to know how that works.
Yeah,
but I know I said that.
You see, when a guy goes back in time and he and his grandma love each other very, very much.
The Philip J. Fry thing. Got it.
We have the Philip J. Fry reaction on this channel at times. I seriously feel like we need it.
Yeah, and I know I've said this before, but I still love the fact that we've had both the Kaiba brothers in Kamen Rider. We had Kaiba's voice actor, Kenjiro Tsuda, as Red Yu and Gaim, and now we've got Mokuba as Oblivion.
Well, hasn't been announced that he's also coming back or something like that? That particular voice actor is coming back for something in Mice?
Oh, Kenjiro Tsuda?
Yeah. Yeah, Kaiba.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
I heard that
If that's true, I'm gonna have to look that up because if you guys have not heard Japanese Kaiba's voice, and pun not intended, his voice sounds very rich.
Such an asshole. Like, seriously, if there ever was an asshole for a voice of an asshole, it's definitely the voice of Seto Kaiba. And I don't care, like, oh, who else he is now. No. That even when we were doing Gaim, I kept calling Reggie Kaiba. I kept saying Kaiba the whole time. I'm like, that's Kaiba.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though, is that they actually knocked up Kaiba's Kaiba's assholeness up to 11 in the 4Kids dub. If you watch the Japanese version, yeah, he can still be kind of arrogant, a little rude, a little boastful, but they like exaggerated it. Like he is nowhere near as rude and condescending to Yugi and his friends in the original version.
You know, I appreciate how you can't tell Eric Stewart apart from Martin Billany when it comes to Kaiba.
Yeah, so if anything, if Zeztz were to get like a dub, which that will never happen, imagine having the voices of these nightmares being voiced by the respected English dub actor.
Yeah, we hear English Mokuba and English Lelouch coming out of them.
So
see that's a funny thing because like when I first saw Bouken Kabuto, I was like trying to like imagine like those fan-made voices, like you know how you have the fan cast. They have like, oh yeah, Toby's the Black Ranger, and Eric McKnight is the Red Ranger, and Cassidy is the Pink Ranger, etc. It's like I was like imagining the Japanese characters talk with the voices of those fan cast characters. So I imagine Masumi being like, "Oi, guys, I know a puzzle. Here, let me just throw this at that thing. I am the puzzle master. Okay, now I'm gonna steal your treasure."
Yeah. Well, you know, we did get comment. Well, not us in particular, but in Southeast Asia, they like Singapore, the Philippines, and I know this isn't Southeast Asia, but it was often recorded in Hong Kong. There are official English dubs of Kamen Rider. I think the last one they did was Wizard because I can't find any for like Gaim onwards. But Wizard, most of them in the Philippines, most of them are lost media.
Yeah, I know in the Philippines there was the English dub of Kabuto, where Kagami sounds like Krillin from Team 4-Star.
Yeah. Last I checked,
my macro! Kagami on count.
Yeah. So last I checked, we have you can only find like certain episodes of like dubs from like up to Wizard. But last I checked. At one point on Internet Archive, I did see that the entirety of the English dub of Kabuto and Wizard were on.
Yeah. All we know is that, these 4 calamities, despite how they have been, no one is more broken than Nem's of Gore Oblivion Nightmare. Like, that, this bastard has just been like, literally... Can't touch me. You can't touch me because every time someone gets near me, I phase them out. So,
except you. You can touch me.
I literally could not, because, again, you hear the voice of Naruto. You hear Junko's voice. And it's like, okay, I don't recall Naruto ever being so arrogant, so, cocky, so... evil sounding ever. So it is rather strange, that you hear, and there is no distinction. Like this Gore Nightmare literally sounds like Naruto. Then I'm like, okay, this is if Naruto actually did give in to his being abused and bullied and whatnot. Literally the monologue that Nagato gave after the Battle of Pain in Konoha.
Yeah.
you know, it really is like, yeah, you were going down that same path, Naruto, but you chose to go a different path. As for me, I'm like, yeah, this is what I ended up, and you could have wound it up just like me, but you didn't. But technically, we do have that here today. We've had it for a while, even though this particular character has not really spoken much until like these last final episodes.
Yeah, and I can't unhear Mokuba's voice. Mommy, I'm going to erase all of humanity.
And
everyone will bow to Emperor Mokuba.
Very close.
Yeah.
Very close to doing it.
Yeah, Red U shows up and is like, I love you, little brother. Shut up, Seto.
Shut up, Red U.
We pick up where we last left off. Nem disappeared. She walked through the door. She literally sacrificed herself. That caused the entire world to completely remove itself from a Satoshi Kon movie of Paprika to be now the real world, which means Nem is nowhere. Nem doesn't exist. All her photos, her advertisements, her personality gone. No one knows who Nem is except for our main cast.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, we can't allow her to just leave. We can't allow her to just go. And I was actually very surprised with this episode, especially with the lady. Because I was like, in my mind, she's kind of a horrible person.
Really? You don't say.
Has been a very... But I've given her slack. I gave her more slack than I should have. I didn't give bullshit to 3. I didn't give bullshit to him. And it's like, people even called me out. How could you call out 3 but not call out the MILF? Well, you just answered your question.
The MILF.
Yeah.
No, see, at least like with like the first half of the series, which technically doesn't exist. At least like we were hinting that maybe she might have been the good guy after all. I mean, if you're smart, you know she isn't. But you have the reasonable doubt that maybe she could theoretically be the good guy. No, they just clarified. No, she's just one of 2 different bad guys.
I really did wish that they had kept that version of the lady throughout the whole season. Like, I really wanted a cold, distant, shaded woman, that just she wants to see the world burn. And that I was
out
like,
of
no,
revenge.
Keep it. Why is it that it's only in Sentai that we ever had that?
Mm-hmm.
We only had like 1 female villain in Sentai that was just an utter diabolical bitch. And in Kamen Rider, what was her name in Go-Go 5?
Yeah, Grandine. She was Banshira in Lightspeed Rescue.
Yeah. So it's like, why is it that we don't have that in Kamen Rider? Kamen Rider is always like, it's always the men. It's always like, there are some diabolical women, but nothing like, no, give us what Banshira was, but in Kamen Rider. But sadly, we did not do that. I don't know why. Yeah. I'm guessing because looking up, the lady just in polls, she actually was very popular as a character. So, well, okay. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. Don't understand why she's so popular. I don't know. Let me just clear my browsing history really quick. But yeah. So we have that whole thing between Nox and Baku, just and Sheik about like that. Nem's gone. We can't find her. Baku decides to go and look for her. But the lady runs the interference. Is like, you know what? You can't. Blah blah blah.
I'm gonna make a new Nem.
Make a new Nem. How are you gonna do that?
I'm going to use your bay wheel. Bay wheels, let it rip.
It never really explained to us how Nem came into being. It's just that she did via the nightmare that is involved with the lady. It's like I don't recall there ever being an episode telling us that the lady was unable to have children or not able to. But because
what happened is that Nem was actually born through the Force with the midi-chlorians.
She was the chosen one.
Let us not go.
She was supposed to bring balance to the dreams, not leave them in nightmares.
Exactly.
Yeah. But okay, so is Nem actually her child, or is it her nightmare's child? Because
yes.
I mean, both of them pretty much had her. But it's like, yeah, no, I cannot because I'm ethereal, but you're physical. If we come together and we do a fusion dance, then we could have the baby. But don't we need a man? We don't need no man.
No,
okay.
we'll just we'll just Giorno, Giovanna, ourselves a child.
What use are men? Seriously, I never got anything out of men. Worthless piece of crap.
Well, clearly you've never met Hawk Girl.
Well, no. I'm talking about as a straight man. Like I get no use out of men other than physical labor. But anything else, like no, a woman is more useful for me anyway. But I'm clearing it up. Yes, okay. Relax. I've seen your emails, people. This is just who I am. I'm very straightforward when I speak. Anyway, so Baku decides to tell the MILF that I will bring them back. I will like da. And it's like, see, you do need a man to bring your baby back.
Baby back. Gotta get your baby back.
Where the hell did you go? Like, yeah, Nem kind of just disappeared into purgatory, and now Baku's in purgatory, and it's like what is up is down, and what's down is up, and the concept of time is not really a thing here.
And what comes up must come down, yet my feet don't touch the ground.
See, the world's been inside out.
A mighty crash without a sound.
What are we doing? What exactly are yeah, as Mike said, the lady asked, can we use your holographic light bright chess piece to like bring her back? Because basically what Baku is doing in purgatory is like using his light and just wham, and just like trying to make the Disney electrical light parade be a thing.
See, Baku wants to use his bay wheel as a flashlight, while she wants to use it as a different kind of light.
Yeah, I'm like, honey, we already have had enough of mature women with younger men. I don't think we need to add on.
Let's give the whole Lindsay thing.
Even though Ryotaro,
yeah, I'd sooner trust Nem with Sieg than I would with her. Just saying.
Did you see how, like, when Baku was talking to Sieg and Nox, we had that little, like, thing there where before Baku left, he was like, I'm not giving up on her. It's like, and when Sieg was saying, our sweet little angel she's disappeared, she's gone, you see him like on the side, and he is like, he's giving a smile in the front, but he's kind of like really sad and almost like teary-eyed. That's him saying that Nem's gone. I'm like,
the hiding sadness behind a smile.
The psychopath is literally crying that the little girl that helped him, that was his Cindy Lou to his Grinch. Mm-hmm. Like, that was literally what that relationship was. Because again, Sieg was just a fucking, what's crazy? Here's the reference I was talking about. We have 3 Kamen Riders here. Okay, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 purple. One's a Boy Scout, one's kind of emo, and the other one's a psychopath.
Oh, so like Zapper Zaku, a Grappler Goof, and Destroyer Dom.
We have literally in 2026, in the year of our Lord, we have Shinji, we have Asakura, and we have
Ren.
Ren 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
We literally have Ryuki 2.0 right here. Because Baku has been the Boy Scout the whole time, being the hero that we deserve. And then
come to think of it, I don't think I've seen Baku heel turn yet.
Yeah, Baku has never turned heel. Shinji might have a couple times, but he kind of caught himself. And then you have Ren, who was the emo kid who was like constantly the realist or whatever. It's like, God damn it, Ren, just pull your head out of your ass. And the same thing goes with Nox. And then we got Sheik over here, and I'm like, well, okay, look, seriously, they're both blonde and wearing purple. Like, seriously, this is not a Sakura 2.0.
And they're both dressed like Thomas Dolby.
And they're both sadistic psychopaths.
And they're both, and they're like, seriously, not to mention, like, Asakura had a snake, and Sheik has like blade dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there it is. We have Ryuki, Knight, and Oja right here.
Thankfully, we don't have a Zolda, but if we did have a Zolda, I wish it was the Goro version.
Can you imagine if just our Brigadier of Landstar just made a cameo in this show just randomly? I'm like, no, there it is. There it is. There it is.
I played Landstar Shot, which gives my Brigadier Landstar 700 points. Plus, it's a great reference to Kamen Rider Zolda. I wish Joey would say something about Kamen Rider.
So what you're saying is we're going to have Adness Entertainment adapt Kamen Rider Zeztz years after Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
Yes.
Can you imagine if they did, if they actually made an American version of this show?
No one else I'd trust with a property. I mean, just look at Saban, Hasbro.
Yeah, I would not trust anyone right now to do it, but I'm like, either or. I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is one of those shows that you could literally get away with in America doing an actual live action adaptation of it. It's just that who would you trust to do it?
Adness Entertainment. Literally, just bring the Wayne Bros back.
But
exactly.
Yeah. We have Ryuki, Knight, and Asakura here with these three, especially how their dynamics have been going at it. Even though Asakura, despite his relationships with Yui and Rinko, it was not the same as Nem. In fact, Nem here did more than Yui has ever done.
Well, I'll say this: Yui has done more than Reiko has.
Reiko,
as far as doing investigative journalism, yes.
Well, I mean, Reiko. Well, if there was a Reiko in this show, it would have to be Nausicaa.
Yeah,
like Best Girl Nausicaa has to be Reiko, and I think Fuji would fall under Daisuke. With just how what the hell is even what are you even doing here, Fuji?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because
just to be clear, we're talking about Ryuki Daisuke, not Kabuto Daisuke.
Yeah. So it's kind of that seriously, just in this episode right here, we see the whole dynamic of everyone. It's like, even the fact that even Nausicaa and Fuji are like, we got to go find Baku. We don't know where he is, but we got to find him. And now apparently they can enter the dream world.
Yeah, they learned the part of dream stepping.
Yeah, I don't know how you learned that, but I'm like, okay, and because they had to write.
They learned it from Scary Terry. They can travel their dreams. They can travel their dreams.
They had to write their dream down, and again.
Oh, that's all it takes.
Yeah, they wrote their dream down, did a caricature of Mount Fuji and an eggplant, and then put it under their pillows and went to sleep. And it's like,
if only they added a hawk to that photo, they would have been sent straight to Nox.
Yeah, but Nox has his own way of getting there, and we cut to a scene where Fuji and Reiko wake up at the lakeside. without a van. They're just sleeping by the river. And it's like, yeah, we're in a dream. God knows why, and we're here, and now we gotta, I don't know, we gotta find them. But wait, we have one character missing from our core cast. It's Best Sis Minami.
Yeah, where'd she go?
And I swear I try so hard to like, please, can we not hurt Minami anymore? Can we not hurt Nausicaa? We already lost Best Papillon Girl episodes ago.
Yeah, both were so forgettable. It's like you almost forgot that Five blew himself up in the car.
I mean, it's like, dude, I swear, I know that what's her face got like just minimal screen time in this show, and we got more of Nausicaa, which is good. But I'm like, we needed more of Best Papillon Girl in this show. But at least we got Nausicaa out of it. And now apparently everyone is in the dream world, even the lady, along with her Your Forger Nightmare, that just keeps like literally just egging her on. It's like, what, like, seriously, you know when you got that little gremlin on your shoulder and it's just like just giving you the business? I'm like, yeah, but at the same time the gremlin is speaking truth, because is this not what you wanted? You wanted the world to burn. You wanted to see everyone die and this and that.
Everyone goes all Ultraman arc creepypasta mode.
Like, just straight up, it's like, you wanted this, and it's doing, like, no joke, it's Your Forger, it's Himawari, like, you just hear it in the voice. Just close your eyes and you hear it. It's like, this complete psychopath is telling the lady, you know, I really don't like it that you, like, I thought you were real about this. I thought we were down to get down. But it turns out that no, because you're here crying by the lakeside over a baby that was never yours. So it really is kind of pathetic. And just like literal fatality through the chest.
Yeah.
Like, just kidding. I absorbed you back into my body, and then I blinded her.
Yeah, I was like, bro, do not tell me that she's going to die this way. Like, the lady
from self-inflicted injuries.
No, it's like, no. She allowed this psycho pixie to literally like give her like the straight up ram through the chest area.
Oh, because, so she did get penetrated.
Oh yeah. With the entire hand. and no glove.
Insert Onk reference.
But she literally said, I wish we had the sound effect. I really do. Maybe sometimes we'll have to use it. But she literally pulls a scorpion maneuver, grabs her and says, Get over here! And just rams her inside. It's like, what? It's like, you stupid bitch. You kill me and you are the same. It's like, no, we're not. Like, yes, we are. We're both the same.
We're in the same body, dummy.
So if you kill me, you kill yourself. It's like, but I'm not going to kill myself. It's like, I will. Like, why are you doing
that? We're both literally bleeding out. What are you talking about?
We're like, how are you so stronger than I am? And she gouges her own eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is a kid show.
Swear, there's a Full Metal Alchemist reference here somewhere.
Nah, because in Full Metal Alchemist, it was just that bullshit of equivalency. It not like someone's eyes were ripped out of their sockets.
Like, yeah, but I mean, Mustang was forced to like bring Riza back to life, so like, you know, like he lost his eyesight.
What's more? I want to say there's something else that I know of someone gouging someone's eyes out or their own eyes.
Oh. I spy with my little eye something beginning with I. Guess what, Pegasus? It's your eye. That's the wrong one. Oh, sorry. That's much better.
I think the one that comes to mind is Fujitora from One Piece, because he did blind himself. And also the kid from Kill la Kill, who did.
Oh yeah, that one guy,
the monkey dude.
The kendo guy, because he's
the monkey dude.
Yeah, the only way I could beat her is to blind myself and heighten my senses. But you didn't necessarily blind yourself; you sewed your eyelids shut,
and then you unsewed them.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, either or. We have the eye gouging here with the MILF and the Pixie, which yeah, the lady really played it here absolutely beautifully. Like completely psychopathic with the blotted out eyes. She's like, I'm dying, I'm blind, all I need now is for someone to rip my arm out of my socket and start beating me with it because I am screwed.
You mean like 8th Mobile Suit Team when Shiro rips out the arm of his own Gundam so he could just smack Norris in the face with it?
Well, yeah, you had to. The goop literally was about to kill you. You might as well sacrifice an arm.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we have that. And of course, the lady kind of just tells it off like, yeah, we're both going to die. You did it. I did it. So we're both even. And don't you dare lay a hand on my baby. And before she can even say anything, our little pixie turns into dust and the lady falls over on the rocky shores.
Yeah.
No joke.
But at least Baku finally gets to the nowhere land sitting in finding his nowhere waifu for nobody.
But the thing is, his nowhere waifu is not alone because Naruto Uzumaki is here with her.
I'm here in Johnny's closet along with you.
You misunderstand. I'm not here to save Nem. I know she's a lost cause. She's gone. And I'm just here to save Hiroshi Nagano.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, you have to go through me in order to even so much as look for Hiroshi Nagano.
Okay.
I challenge you to a children's card game.
Yep.
Her little gremlin is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they use their capsules to bring back Nem. They all hug her, and then we get the return of Emperor Mokuba.
You know what's really funny is that the way they break out of a nowhere land is they basically like use the capsum as like splatoons. Like
they start using rainbow colors to bring her back. I'm like, are we literally Xerox printing them into existence?
Basically.
I'm like, yeah, no, we're faxing her in right now. It's old technology, people.
Insert Toku reference.
It's those old what were the Scantrons? There's the old Scantron machines. You hear the this is before 3D printing, everybody. This was ancient technology compared to today. But yeah, everyone just hugs Nem because we wouldn't have a show without Nem. Yeah, no, you wouldn't have anything without her. So we need to have her here. And what was crazy is that this was the last scene that the actress who was Nem actually shot before they wrapped up.
Mm-hmm.
She had posted it on her Twitter and on her Instagram that this was her final scene. So when you see Nem crying in this scene, this is her goodbye. This is everyone saying thank you to her. Like, this is it. Like, okay, cut. We're done. There's flowers. There's this. Everyone, let's thank her so much. Thank you, Nem, for being here. But this is her last day. This is her last scene. So she is legitimately bawling her eyes out. Just knowing it's done. But of course, because we bring Nem back, the little gremlin also shows up. So now we got a throwdown But before we throw down, there is a lady dying down by the river with spider lilies.
Yep.
You know when spider lilies
a dead milk by the lake. That's odd.
Yeah. When spider lilies are involved, you know it's not a good thing. But yes, our MILF is dying. She got a fatality. She looks very pale. She's got the whole eyeliner just going down her face. She's a mess, but she's a hot mess. Regardless, she gives her daughter one last word and finally bites the big one. So, is the lady worst mom of a Kamen Rider series?
So far, kind of. Yeah.
She's halfway there. Not fully. There have been plenty of mothers in these shows that I'm like, you know, I just really, really wished that they had kept her attitude from the first part all the way to the end. But regardless, I'm like, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna like rag on her for what the writers decided to do. Like seriously, go full force with it, guys. You know. But
I always go full force. It's because I'm the Lord of the Speed.
It is now time for the final throwdown. Nem's here, Nox is here, Sheeg is here, Fuji and Nausicaa are here. Everybody's here. Except for Best Little Sister. Because Baku literally tells her before he leaves that he won't be coming back. And she's just like, shut up, stupid. I'll have dinner ready and you better not be late. But I'm like, God damn it, people. Can we leave Best Little Sister alone? She lost her mom. She lost her dad. You know, like she's gone through too much and now she's going to lose like the only brother that she ever had.
Huh. Yeah. So now she knows what Minami Kotaro went through, kind of.
Like, it was so heart-wrenching to see Minami just on the floor crying because she doesn't want this. She doesn't want him to die. She knows that this gore nightmare literally is broken. Anything it touches or anything that comes within like at least a couple of feet of it will get annihilated immediately. So Baku is fucked. Although it's crazy, this is the first time since episode 1 that we have seen Baku do his original pose and look just as pretty as he did when episode 1 happened. Oh my, they really went on the hair and on the contacts with this, even giving us the original Henshin transformation.
Yep.
Like I don't recall in the show how often we saw him like bulk up and then go into the Zeztz suit. He just like automatically would do it. In the first episode, he actually like, you know, kind of a Carnage Venom symbiote type of thing, bulked up and then just got into the suit and then the visor came on. We haven't seen that in a while. But yeah, we have our confrontation with this nightmare, and as always, Baku is not doing too well. He's not strong enough. And he almost bit it. He almost lost. But here comes not a Sakura and not Ren to finally throw down. So, wait. I thought, Steve, you said that anything that comes near this thing would get obliterated. Yeah. But we also have a broken character, and that's Nem. She's protecting them with their love. And now all 3 Kamen Riders have come to... We have our 3 sevens here ready to finish off this show. Which, God knows why. Seriously, we should have ended this like 2 episodes ago.
Low-key. Like, honestly, ever since the whole, like, using the Project Somnia thing, it's been, like, hard to tell, like, what's real world, what's dream world, what is, like, combined of the two worlds. And it's like you'd think, like, it would mildly go away once code is destroyed, but it's like, how many layers of this are we in? Because it's like, oh, we brought Nem back, but she's still in the dream. But we brought Nem back, but she's still in the dream. Yeah. It's like, bring Nem back. And she's back, but now we have to bring her back to the dream. And even though when she's out of the dream, we're still technically inside the dream because the red moon is still up there.
Because you're inside a simulation, within a simulation, within a simulation, inside a simulation.
God damn it, Jerry.
All we know is that next week is the penultimate final episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz. So
already
next week is the ultimate episode.
So no spoilers for next week. Well, I mean, most likely we will probably see it some way or another when it airs, but we
on
will
Saturday night, like we're just gonna go to this guy's hotel room and just like discreetly watch it.
I'll probably have my hotel room set up for it too.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
It'll be like Japan World Heroes 2017 all over again, where like everyone's just like watching X8's final episode crammed together in one room.
They should seriously just do like a viewing party or something.
Yeah.
For Zeztz, for everyone just to be there and like watch it. And that's it.
Spoilers! All three writers henshin together.
Yeah. About time they do that.
Yeah, we finally get our Nox, our Knight, our Ryuki, and our Oja. So yeah, anyway, that is 49 Remember of Kamen Rider Zeztz.
Can't believe it's almost over.
Well, it's almost over. I mean, it's a 9. It's a 9 through and through.
Agreed.
I know that I'm hoping the final episode momentum, at least if they do like, half of the episode of a fight, I don't want the fight to be over quickly. I don't want it done within like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to last.
Yeah.
Then the other half of the episode is focused on wrapping it all up. At least 8 minutes minimum. Give me that. I don't want it to be over so quickly. Mm-hmm. But give us just that, and then you can wrap everything up. Is Nem alive? Is she real? Like what? Like hopefully Baku doesn't, do a Kotaro from Blade, or even a Ryuki, or hell, it's like, we reset the world, so everything that we didn't happen, and no one remembers of anything. Mm-hmm. Which I always am like, that is such a bullshit way to end things. So you're telling me that Fuji and Nazca don't remember Baku, that Nox and Sheik don't even know each other, like code never existed? No. I'm hoping they don't do that. I'm hoping no. We end it, it's over, that's it. But right now, this episode gets a 9 from me.
Same. Give it a 9 out of 10.
9.
I'm just hoping that they keep the momentum going just a little bit while more, and then we finally wrap it up, and that's it. I know that I have seen clips of the Zeztz movie featuring Myth, and I'm like, well, we're gonna definitely review Kamen Rider Fruits Basket when it comes out. So.
But you guys already did Gaim.
I mean, like Fruits Basket in terms of the anime.
I know the anime.
Yeah, well, the manga. I'd say the manga more better. Although if you're talking about the 2000s anime, then yeah. But yeah, no spoilers over this weekend. I don't want to hear it. I will post. Now you can spoil it because I already know what happened.
Yeah.
But that is it. That is all I think we have to say on this episode.
Yeah, it's been quite a hell of a calm before the storm. Honestly, like I think the last 10 or so episodes have been really tough to sit through, aside from some fun moments, mostly involving Sieg. It's like it felt like a real slog to just like get to the ending because it's like it feels like there's like no clear defined geography of like where we are and where we're going in terms of like the dream layers. And I feel like this season could have been finished in 45 episodes, let's be honest. Maybe 47 if you really push it. But I think that's kind of why, like, the whole defeat each final boss in 2 episodes model worked, because it's good for pacing. Like defeat Punish in 2 episodes, defeat Calamity in 2 episodes, defeat Frieza Rose Phantom in 2 episodes, defeat Oblivion in 2 episodes, and you're good to go.
I mean, I really don't know why we didn't focus on these gore nightmares more earlier than we needed to. Like, seriously, we changed the opening credits faster than we did the nightmares. I'm like, the only nightmare that actually had like some type of presence was the Dragon's Quest one, which I thought that was a gore nightmare, but it wasn't.
Yeah, like what was up with that? Was it like a 5th gore nightmare that we somehow defeated early on? But it also can't be, because it was part of the first half of the series that technically doesn't exist.
Which means nothing bad happened to those kids that disappeared.
Yeah, those kids are still alive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll have the final wrap ups next week, hopefully.
Alrighty, let's see what we got from the comments. Okay, 17 isn't transforming to help out. Nope.
What?
Nem will surpass Oblivion. I mean, yeah, but
I think she already did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, Nem. Well, I'm like, look at the lady, look at Baku, every single one of them. If you had the gore nightmares in the beginning, they like Baku would never. He would have never been able to take on his own nightmare.
Yeah.
Every single one of them did actually defeat and destroy their nightmares.
Let's see. The Cubs completed their dream training. What is next, Lord Invoker? Good question.
That is a very good question. What's next? I don't know. Maybe they
Dante's nephew as well. Yeah, he originally did the voice of Nero, but then like he became Dante, which means that give him about a decade and he'll play Virgin as well.
If ever they bring in if they ever bring in Virgil, no, not Virgil. What's you know who I'm talking about, into the actual show. Like, yeah, I wonder who they would get to voice him. That's not Johnny.
What if it'd be weird if it really was Johnny. They just kept Johnny for both roles.
You do Neros now. You do Dante and Neros. Do them both.
Yeah. And again, 10 years later, he's gonna do Virgil as well.
Yeah.
It's like you may as well change the name of the show to Johnny May Cry.
Well, sometimes he does kind of like, he has said a few times, it's like, what is my life? I don't know, dude. You were in spandex and now you're yelling in a microphone in a padded room.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's have just to make a Lelouch joke, let's have Adam fight Baron Nero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so black versus black. Got it. Because you got the Black Ranger versus Baron Black.
No. Yeah. Well, or you could have
and just to add to it, let's add Kamen Rider Black and General Black from Kamen Rider.
That's that too. But I mean, if you want to have it, you could also have it be green versus black. Just give him either his Zeo or Turbo suit.
Yeah. Oh man, imagine if Johnny did the voice of Kamen Rider J. Go Green Rider, go.
Which would be interesting considering that Kamen Rider J's actor was Tyranno Ranger and Jew Ranger. So it's like, wait, are we sure we shouldn't get Austin St. John to dub over Kamen Rider J?
No, we're gonna get Johnny. Bondora Rita was diabolical. Yes, she was. Phantom can't just make a new one, and no flashbacks of baby Baku dreaming, no giant Zeztz. I mean, we have one episode left.
Well, I mean, anything could happen in the last episode.
I mean, in the last episode, we could just replay the scheme of the playback theme song. Yeah, get like 4 Zeztz out there.
Are we going to end the series with the
actual theme song? Yes.
Yeah, with the Blink 182 or the actual theme song that started it all?
All right. Sounds like we are shipping Baku into Lady. Oh God, no! Please, no. Just no. No, God, no. God, no. God, no.
No, God.
I don't know.
No, God, please, I don't think... no.
Are we getting Kabuto in the finale? Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Worst mom is from Geets. Not really. I mean, look, Neon's mom was frustrating the first half of the series, but also you do have to remember where she came from. She did have, actually, I'm noticing a parallel here because both Neon and Nem are artificially created daughters.
That's true.
But at least with Neon's mom, you understand why, because her original daughter was killed by a kidnapper. Roger Smith wasn't there. Tendo Soji wasn't there.
Yeah. You know, for kids.
It's for kids.
Wartime fire. By the way, Neon, did I ever tell you about how I didn't like that Tatsuya guy at one point?
Yeah, but now like his wife and kid are going to be in the final season of Super Sentai. Yeah, secret agent man. The odds are he won't live to see tomorrow.
Well, that's why you got to live and learn to hang on the edge of tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm hoping Baku doesn't die. I really am hoping he doesn't die here at all.
And if he does, they're probably gonna do some kind of winter film or TTFC special to bring him back.
Just like they did Chalice for like whatever reason. But no, he's dead.
Or certain characters from Kabuto that I will not spoil for Steve.
Or you could totally do a actually no, don't do this. Don't end it like O's 10th.
Oh God, no.
Oh no. No, I can't do that.
I mean, technically O's 10th ended it the same way that W's original finale did, but we did not care for the Sonozaki family, so yeah. I'm kind of fine with the W finale as opposed to O's 10th.
Yeah, double really needed a better ending.
Yeah. Like what does it say when not only do your Americans fans hate your movie, but so do the Japanese fans and the cast?
I did not hate the O's movie as much as I thought I would, but I'm like, yeah. Is that
Yeah.
why? Why did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking, okay, so how are they going to explain that if they do another movie that has like an anniversary movie that's got like all the riders in it? Is it going to be like a Shuri Kendra situation in Sentai to where Toei can't make heads or tails on if he's dead or not?
Yes. My son, my planet, or me. Yes.
Yes. Freaking smartass.
Yeah. Well, guys, if you enjoyed our penultimate episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We discuss, well, next week we'll discuss the final episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz before we switch to Kamen Rider Mice. Hopefully they'll finally announce the way that it will be streaming internationally. Hopefully. Also, we discussed Kamen Rider Kabuto, Ultraman Teo, which we are not doing this week because it's the obligatory recap special. But we will get back to it next week, as well as Kakusei Hunter Omega Horn.
Nope.
So, yes, tomorrow in the place of Ultraman Teo, we'll give you an additional 4 episodes of Kamen Rider Kabuto. And next week, we are pushing everything due to Morphicon weekend being a thing. So Kabuto will be on Monday, and then Zetz's final episode will be joining Omega Horn on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we will be doing Ultraman Teo. And then we will just go back to our regularly scheduled program the following week with Kamen Rider Mice.
Alrighty.
Hope you guys enjoy Power Morphicon. We can't wait to see you there this Friday. This Friday through Sunday at Power Morphicon, August 28th through the 30th at the Pasadena Convention Center. Be sure to check out Legend of the White Dragon because it's out in theaters on Friday. Me, Ryan, and Andrea are going to go see it on Sunday. I know that this guy's going to watch it on Wednesday. I don't know when Steve's watching it. Hopefully.
Probably be there Sunday, too. So if you want to join us for the Sunday showing at 7 o'clock, you said?
7:15 at the Burbank Marriott. No, at the Burbank AMC.
Yeah, if you wish, at the Burbank one, not the one that's right across from the...
Burbank, yes. Burbank. The one with the Batman statue.
I thought it was the one that was right by the convention center.
That's if you're going on Friday, Saturday, or Monday.
What assholes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's weird because it's very select screenings. But yes, for those of you who are watching it on Friday and Saturday, please don't spoil it for us who are going to be watching it on Sunday. And yes, even for Kamen Rider Zeztz, please don't spoil the final episode if you happen to miss watching it on Saturday and you plan on watching it after the convention's over. But definitely make sure you will have seen it before Tuesday when we review that final episode.
Yep. And if y'all see that Excel Ranger and Bouken Kabuto guy, I tell them I hate them. They suck.
Yeah, because they keep talking about torturing mastodons and
I know those sadistic bastards.
Yeah. Yeah, and something about Hiroshi Nagano and stuff like that. And
yeah, and their Power Ranger
Super not being enough and closets belonging to someone named Johnny, but isn't last name Young Bosch.
Yeah, and their car rangers and the Bobo Sentai.
They're Bokenters. Yeah. But yeah, no, we love you guys. We can't wait to see you in person. Have a great rest of your week.
To us.
Yeah.
We love meeting people. Do not hesitate.
Wiedersehen. Adios.
Good night.
See ya.